Hello and welcome to 18WJTS in.form. Well, normally we're in the studio when we talk to Jennifer, but now we are at the Dubois County 4-H Fair because this is Fair Week as it's starting to wind down as we head into the last day for the Dubois County 4-H Fair. We're going to talk with Jennifer Monarch-McGuire. She is the Youth Development Educator for Dubois County. And Jennifer, it's been a great fair.
Yes, it has. We're enjoying the weather so far.
Now, we've got one more day of the fair. So for folks to know that Friday is when the fair closes down. Animals and everything go home.
They go home Saturday morning.
So really Friday
night is like pretty much your last chance if you want to see the animals or look at the project buildings or get some awesome fair food or ride any of the rides. Friday's the last day.
Now, we want people to know that this is an opportunity for those of you who are thinking about being in 4-H, or if you're a grandparent or an aunt or an uncle and you want to see the work that's been done, come out and check out the work that's been done because there's really impressive displays, projects, demonstrations.
Yes, really throughout the whole week, that's what we're doing. We're showcasing the awesome work that kids have done through the 4-H program, what we're all about. We're about teaching kids life skills, how to raise animals, how to, cook, or, maybe work with robotics. We did robotics demonstration on Wednesday. So that's what we're doing here at the fair. We're showcasing what kids learn all year through the 4-H program.
And really, in a way, 4-H is still the same, but it's changing because you mentioned robotics.
I did mention robotics. Yes, really, 4-H has been around for over 100 years. The reason for that is we grow and change with what the needs are of the community. So, like back in the day, the needs were mainly farming because that's what most people were doing. Well, now a lot of people aren't farming anymore. So we do still have that side, but now we have other sides like robotics, which is a huge part of the industries moving forward, of the careers. Most careers out there anymore involve STEM in some way, shape, or form. So yes, robotics is kind of how we're meeting that need today. And honestly, a lot of kids are very excited about that. They love hands-on stuff, and that's what 4-H is really all about, is hands-on activities.
Well, and I know a lot of what you see out here is the shows, and that's highlighted: the swine show, the beef show, the goat show. So you see a lot of livestock, which is great, and it's a great opportunity for kids to come out and actually see animals they may never see.
Right.
But you're also offering programs that will help make a well-rounded adult in later life. Programs like public speaking, things like that.
Correct. You need all these skills to be successful in life. And you might think, well, what does robotics have to do with agriculture? Well, they are combining those things now. So a lot of times you'll see robots or drones being used in agriculture today, or other things. Like I took art and drama in high school. It didn't directly relate to the careers I have, but I can utilize those skills that I learned and make them work for what I'm doing now. So now I'm much better at public speaking because I took drama in high school, things like that. Or yeah, if you do public speaking, which we did for the first time at the fair in a long time, at least since I've been here, you get to see like what that is. You can tell that those kids are much better speakers because they've done that, and it's going to provide valuable skills. They could even become, a TV host one day.
Maybe someday. And we're talking about 4-H week. That's when 4-H is really highlighted. People go, well, that's really all there is to 4-H is that 1 week in Dubois County or whatever county you're in, but that's not the case. 4-H is an all year round thing.
That is correct. Honestly, some of the best experiences people get in 4-H don't necessarily happen right here. They, like for shooting sports example, I know there's so many kids who love to go to those club meetings and they get so much out of the experience. And when I think I was watching an interview you did earlier with asking the kids what do they love most about 4-H, they say making friends, things like that, which happens during the year, throughout the year as you're working with them. A lot of things that people don't always think about with 4-H too is we have 4-H state trips where they can go to other places in the state or even in the country, and they get to know other kids from all over. And I definitely know, for speaking from a couple 4-H members who are doing that now, that they met friends that they talk to still later in life.
Now, 4-H is, the fair's going to wind down, it's going to end, and then people are going to kind of forget about it for a little bit. But it's time to start thinking about it in October, November, December, because you got to start signing up for the next year. So be thinking now, right?
Correct. You can think about 4-H all year round. But yes, our official sign-ups for the next year will be October 1. That's when you can officially sign up. And then our targeted window ends January 15th. A lot of people like to wait till January, but you can start as soon as October, get everything lined out. But you can call us anytime and we can give you that information if you want to make sure you don't miss out.
And there are many different kinds of clubs. There may be a club in the town you want to join. Maybe you like horses and ponies. Maybe you like shooting sports. Whatever it is, there are clubs you can join. And you can join more than one club, right? Because you can be a junior leader and in the Ferdinand Club.
That is correct. So there are different types of clubs. We have what are called local clubs, which are clubs that are they cover a variety of projects, but they're usually in everyone's local community. So if you're from Celestine, you might join like the Celestine All-Stars. That is a local club in the Celestine area. So, but they talk about all kinds of projects. Then you've got project-based clubs or county clubs, and those would be examples like robotics and shooting sports, where they usually meet in a centralized location like the fairgrounds, or robotics is the exception. They meet at VUJC, and but they only cover one topic area. So it's just that one project. So a lot of times people will join shooting sports and their local club to kind of get a little bit of both from that experience. Or again, junior leaders is another one that often goes on top of something else. Now, you don't have to. If you just want to do shooting sports, you can just do shooting sports. But a lot of times people will join more than one.
Yeah, well, Jennifer, it's a pleasure talking with you. Always a pleasure talking to Jennifer Monarch-McGuire about the 4-H program in Dubois County. Now, make sure you understand that the fair ends tomorrow, Friday. It's your last chance to see the projects, and make sure you go through those exhibit buildings, see the animals because they'll still be out here, and fair food, as Jennifer mentioned. All the fair food's out here. We hope to see you, and our booth will be open on Friday night as well as we have been the whole week. Thank you for watching WJTS Inform. We hope to see you at the Dubois County 4-H Fair. I'm Bill Potter. We are WJTS. Local people watching local people.